been absolutely epic. I enjoyed every detail. Clonter Arts Award has been amazing. Everybody at Clonter's so kind helping me persevere this, and I'm honoured to be the Junior Designer of the Year Award for 2020. I chose the Egyptian time period because I learnt about Egyptians in Year 4 and I learnt about Romans in Year 3, and that gives me fully education on them, and Cleo and Antony is Roman and Egyptian time period. And I really like the styles of Egyptians, and I love the armours of Romans. I'm here to tell you about Mark Antony, who's a general in Augustus's army of Roman soldiers. First of all, I made this white tunic. I made it out of tissue paper in the shape of Antony. Then I made the trousers, as you can see here, with patterns on. I used cord as the material. I used stretchy string, pebble-like button, and 2 diamantes on each side. Then I did the chest plate, and I needed a mosaic to show that he is higher up in the authority. So I made a bear mosaic, the second most commonest thing in the Colosseum. I made this out of cords as well. I used tiny gems as the skin, 2 eyes as diamantes, and 2 sequin noses. Which leads us on to more authorities with the hat. Roman generals always have feathered hats because they want to intimidate their enemy. But I wanted to add a stone of protection, which is amber, as you can see on these yellow bits. So then I made the hat out of cords as well, with red feathers put in it and stretchy string as the amber. Then I made the cape, which is on the back. I made it out of a red material I had with 2 sequins on the back, which then leads us on to the shield. I looked up riot police and normal police, and they mostly have see-through shields. I used a piece of laminate sheet with a drawn-on coin with a diamante in the middle. Then he needed a weapon. I didn't want a sword, it's too simple. So I used a truncheon bat. I used it out of glue and a black glue stick. Then I did the shoes. They were sandals, so I used it out of stretchy string to make them. And then finally, I made the bracelets, which were tissue paper with a pattern on. And that was Antony. I'm here to tell you about Queen Cleopatra. She is an Egyptian queen. So, first of all, I drew the dress for her. First of all, I wanted the top half of the dress a rose goldy colour with lines to look like it's a mummy wrap. And then I wanted a lower dress to be a normal gold dress, but I wanted it to stand out. So I put her dynasty in hieroglyphics on the dress. Okay. I used the same red material with gold pen on it with string wrapped around it. Then I made the dress out of a gold material I had with hieroglyphics drawn on it. It says the periodic dynasty. hieroglyphics are on the back as well. And then, every girl needs accessories. So first of all, I did the crown because she was a queen. I used a piece of material cut down to size with a diamante on it. Then I did the earrings, which is foil with blue see-through paper on it and dark blue diamantes on it. Then I did the bracelets made out of pink tissue paper with a dark blue diamante on it. Then I went to the scepter, another piece of high authority for queens. You need to know she's a queen, just not someone pretending. So she has a scepter, which is here as well. Then we made high sandals, very long, the same way we did Anthony, but with diamantes on it to make more glamour. And that's Cleopatra. The back's there and the front's there. Welcome to Augustus's palace. First of all, Augustus has a statue of himself made of marble. I don't have marble, but I used it as clay and I painted in with white acrylic. Then we've got the pillars, which were Smarty tubes painted with white acrylic, as you can see here. Then we have the door. It's just a normal Lego door. Then we got the chair. The chair is made of aqua beads, mostly brown, but 2 gold ones at the top. Then we've got the picture of his father, which I drawed with pen and paper and attached a string to it. And then finally I did the carpet. The carpet was a mosaic material I had, which looked really nice, and I put it and cut it perfectly to the right shape of the carpet. Welcome to the picnic scene. First of all, we have to have a desert, but I didn't have real sand, so I cut out this piece of gold material to make the desert. Then I added pieces of clay shaped like rocks. Then I found this papyrus plant with clay underneath it as rocks as well. Then we've got the pyramid in the background, as you can see, to symbolise the pyramid as they're getting closer on their journey or away. Then we've got the dark night scene on the back. And in the picnic scene, we've got an Anubis tomb on the stage. Which I made out of a Smarty tube with some pipe cleaners painted brown with acrylic, same as the rest of the Smarty tube, with a black eye, a piece of paper swirled up nose, which was also painted black with acrylic. Welcome to Cleo's palace. First of all, she had a gold carpet, which is the same material I used as the desert scene. Then she has a red carpet with the throne on. I used a piece of red material with the same throne. Then I used the door, which is the same, and same with the Anubis. But then we've got the curtain, which is a piece of flowery material with red paper stuck to the sides of it. Then we've got Cleo's mum's tomb, which is painted blue and gold, which are